All right, so the owner of the service truck center said, if you can fix that fuel pump in the back of my lot, I'll give you the RV storage for free for a week and a half, and you're the craziest white boy I ever seen roll through Gainesville. All right, so the story starts like this. I was working on the RV. I got the whole job pretty much in completion with a few little things I had to do, trim out the top cabin there. But I wanted to take it for a run in like upstate Vermont and New York. The mountains had just opened. It was winter time, so I wanted to take it for a run up there to check the leaks, check the air before I trimmed out the enclosure and insulated the whole thing with spray foam. So lo and behold, everything was great. We did 2 trips, one to Wyndham. Went through New York City, picked up my gear and my storage unit, my snowboards and my cameras, all my gear, and then went all the way up to Vermont, came back down, New York City, dropped everything off. 2 weeks later, did it all again to Wyndham. Wasn't a problem. I heard the alternator squeal a little bit. I knew I had to change it, so I went ahead and changed the alternator, and then I thought we were good to go, in which we were. It was no problems whatsoever. So I was going to make a trip to move my apartment from Brooklyn down to Florida with my snowmobile trailer, leave it here, spend some time with my parents in Tampa area, and then head right out to Salt Lake City. Well, lo and behold, hit Jacksonville, Florida, and I blew a tire. I looked in my rearview mirror, and I saw a 6-foot piece of the trailer tire blow in there onto the highway. So I pulled over, found a Harbor Freight, jacked the tire up, changed it, had a brand new spare. So I knew it would happen. You know, it's common for trailer tires to blow on long 2-3 day trips across America. So changed the tire, no problem. Well, 4 miles later, got back on the highway, right off the exit. 4 miles later, fluttered. Boom, dead. No power on the highway at all. I'm coasted. I got no brakes, no power steering, no nothing. Now, granted, this thing's about 13,000 pounds plus with a 3,000 pound trailer in the back. So this is 12,600 gross vehicle weight. All of my gear in it's probably about 13,600 pounds altogether, and the trailer was 3,000 pounds. So I had a lot of weight. I could barely brake. Finally got it off the off ramp. All right, this is the part where I probably should have intervened before and told you that my homie John from Adirolf Skateboarding, which is Florida Skateboarding backwards, at Adirolf Skateboarding IG handle, him and his homie came and picked me up. They put me in the SS Camaro, went about 106 miles an hour. That was sick as hell. And they helped me bang on the tank, whatever, check the fuel filter, and they were good dudes, and they came through and they totally helped me try to get back on the road. We actually got it started, and I drove another half hour, and then it broke down again. But yo, much respect to you, bro. Keep pumping the kids in Jacksonville, keep pumping the scene. Check out us on Instagram for all the best trick videos. Yo, I got the homie Cam rescue me.
Yeah. Oh, what's good? You know what I'm saying? Welcome to J-Ville, baby. You know what I'm saying? Your homies do come in through for you, dog. Just believe. Just give us a second. We'll be there.
Always up.
Hell yeah. And we pick you up in a fly ride. You know what I'm saying?
You got the Camaro. Look at this.
SS23. You know what I'm saying? Red Line Edition. Got the 305s on the back. The 275s on the front. You know what I'm saying? I ain't gonna bark this bitch just yet. Yeah, but I thought about it.
Damn. Holy shit. Yo, this thing is...
We were doing 120 get there.
Oh my god.
Oh, this is nothing. This is nothing. It's a...
You need to chill, dude.
160, bitch!
Oh my god. Change the fuel filter. Started with changing the fuel filter. That was no problem at all. Didn't seem like that was the fix, so we knew it was bigger than that. Went to get a fuel pressure regulator, changed the fuel pressure regulator right in the back of AutoZone. Went to get a fuel pump relay switch, changed the fuel pump relay switch. Pretty much troubleshot everything in the engine bay and back in the fuel filter. So the only thing with the flow chart is to go back towards the fuel pump. So lo and behold, it was the fuel pump. Broke down in Gainesville. Finally made it to Gainesville from Jacksonville, fluttering, stalling, starting it back up again. See, fuel pumps are crazy because they'll heat up and then they'll vapor lock, especially when they're failing. It's like a skateboard bearing. You know it's going to go. It's like, oh, the bearing's going to go. I can hear it. I hear it. Same thing with fuel pump. You're like, okay, it's fluttering, loss of power. It would run for a half hour, an hour, heat up, stall. 20 minutes later, cool down, start back up, on the way again. So that was like for 5 days I was doing that. So finally got to Gainesville, couldn't do it anymore. It was like lasting like 5 minutes at a time. So I knew it was running for 5 minutes at a time, like 5-10 miles at a time, dead. So I'm like, all right, this thing's on its last leg. So got a fuel pump from Advanced Auto Part. Found a dealership on the side of the road in Mechanic, Florida. Shout out H3 Truck Center. They let me store my RV and everything, and the trailer and everything in their yard, which was fenced in Gainesville. So that's really, you know, good thing, especially when you travel with RVs. You got your snowboards, you got your skateboards. got everything, cell phone, all your stuff. So it's good to have a fenced-in area. So shout out HG Truck Center. It was there for about a week and 3 days. Finally got back there on yesterday, Tuesday. Something got in me. Just something snapped. I just turned into a savage. I was watching all these World War I and II movies with my dad. I'm like, yo, these guys were so tough back then. They were never not out of the fight. It was unbelievable. These guys were surrounded by like 200 Nazis, and we're like, we're still in the fight. There's 3 of them. I'm like, dude, these guys, they got cojones. So then I was like, yo, I gotta get like these dudes. We pulled up to the HG Truck Center, and I said, yo, I'm gonna change this fuel pump right in that backyard. And this is what went down. Let's get to it right now. See how it works. Let's see. Yeah! Look at that. Sounds smooth. Woo! It is right here. First fill up. Check under here. No leaks from the spout so far. So that's good. Yeah, baby. Back on track, baby. You can't hold a roughneck down. Not even the RV center can figure it out. Me and my old man handled that shit. Let's go, baby. Toot toot. Christian's here, baby. Let's go. All right, the whole job, total hell. We started at 1 p.m. We got done about 5:45. There was 0 clearance to work anything at all. There was 0 clearance for the headlamp, or else I would have wore it. My head was pressing up against the bottom of this floor up in here, and the fuel tank is right here. So here's the spout right here. You can see the fuel tank's right up under there. There's 0 clearance at all. So we're gonna wire up the gauge today, finish up a few more things, and then we're gonna see if I'm prepped up for Utah. But it's been a hell of an experience. Now we are here, it's like February 7th. So hope you all enjoyed the video, and maybe I'll see you guys at Swamp Fest. Peace.